Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Great Barrier Reef Arena. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Looks like a batting paradise out there. Easy decision, and the captain will be hoping the team can get plenty of runs on the board.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And they scamper through for a single, good running.
New Zealand gets their first runs of the innings. Conway picking up a good single there.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Edged, unplayable. Gill shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's a solid shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Doesn't beat the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
6 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 6 for none. Siraj coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Havelock has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Very well played. Could be a quick single. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over. New Zealand are 10 for none. Sharmi, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Conway turns down the single. Interesting choice.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Nicely played. Just runs one. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Sharmy has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Late cut down to third. One run. Everyone's gone up. Siraj needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this.
Allen is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drilled that one away.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
That's a solid shot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Couldn't get it through the field. 15 runs out of there. New Zealand, 33 for none.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers. Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
End of the over. 6 off it. New Zealand are 39 for none.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Nicked it. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Jeez, timed that well. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Havelock having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Going down leg, and that is not out. Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out. A review lost, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. A bit of a change-up in the field now. Allen is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Nice shot, pierces the infield. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Perfectly timed. That's a solid shot. That's the over. New Zealand are 58 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Havelock has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Cuts that off well in the infield. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Five runs added there. New Zealand are 63 for none.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up very late on that shot.
Oh dear, down the leg side and away for 4. That'll be 5 wides added to the score.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal. Going with spin now. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Swept away down to deep square, just the one.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. That's a solid shot. Good running, they should come back for 2. Jadeja has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Going with pace now. Nicely played. Runs 1. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Another scamper through for a single. Good running.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Drilled that one away.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Good return there, back from the deep. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Straight to the fielder. Over. New Zealand are 84 for 1.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
Seaford has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Gone! Caught!
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edge, amazing delivery. Oh, they decide to turn down the run. It may have been a single there, though.
Not waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't hit that one well, played very late on that shot.
Nice shot, pierces the infield. 7 runs added there. New Zealand are 91 for 2.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for the rotation of strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Phillips is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Worked away, that's a nice single.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Well played, could be a quick single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Huge edge. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a solid shot. Nicely played. Runs one. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 96 for 2. Driven through cover. Just the one.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Smacks that away through the gap. Big edge.
Turning down runs that are that safe, it just isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Go through it. Tried to go large with that slog sweep, but it's hit well enough. Could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Full and good night. Just leant on that, didn't have to do much, and got 4.
Phillips is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Brilliant shot there.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Goes over the top with that shot.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Gone. Superb catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
That's a solid shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Late cut down to third. 1 run.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They've gone up here. Havelock with a massive shout.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nicely played. Runs 1.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Shot. Finds the gap with that one. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. How will the bowler respond?
Driven through cover. Just the one. Boomerang overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. That's a solid shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Havelock has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here. Caught, gone.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
At number 7 for New Zealand.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
Have to go for it now.
Nicely played. Just runs one. Another scamper through for a single. Good running.
Santner gets off the mark. If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Everyone's gone up. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It'll need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 6 runs added in the over. Havelock are 6 for none.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Timed that perfectly.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Amazing accuracy.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Misses everything.
Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Coley cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
That's a solid shot.
Gill is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Over. Havelock, 12 for 1.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That's a really wild shot. Nothing elegant about it at all. No timing, poor batting.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
That was a really poor batting shot. Swing and a miss.
Nearly gets the edge. Jameson with a great delivery there.
Superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but deceived them.
Straight to the fielder.
Hit that one well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. 4 runs added there. Havelock, 16 for 1. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Oh, that's popped up in the air, but it lands just shy of the fielder. That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare to find catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
This could be out. Ferguson getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
That marks the end of the 4th over of the power play, and they're really stuck in quicksand. Falling behind the required run rate, and plenty of dot balls does not equal a great power play for the batters. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Shreyas hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come.
Right there.
That's a solid shot. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Edge, amazing delivery. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Out, caught.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Final over completed in the power play, and much like my books to read list, they're falling behind. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Southey with a superb delivery, got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Six runs out of there. Havelock, 33 for 3.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, not going to hang around if that's any indication. Picking up 4 from your first ball.
Southie, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
That's a solid shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Shot. Should be runs here.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
End of the over. A costly one. 19 runs coming from it. Havelock, a 52 for 4.
Working the singles. Occasional boundary. It's a good rebuild they've got going. Just need to keep it up for a few more overs before a counter-attack.
Gone. Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged. The bowler looks really confident. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, amazing delivery. Jadeja has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Ten runs added in that over. Havelock, a 62 for 5. Sodhi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Massive outside edge. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Right there. Yeah.
Could that be out? Looks like it.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Nicely played. Runs 1. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Huge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's a solid shot.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. KL Rahul hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here. Good running. They should come back for 2.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batter.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Another scamper through for a single. Good running.
That shot sees them underway.
Smacks that away through the gap. There's a chance if it hits.
That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot, probably deserved more.
Yeah.
Worked away. That's a nice single.
Nicely run, working the ball away into the gaps to find an easy single.
Way. Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
Didn't get any bat on it. Nicely run, though.
Four runs added in that over. Havelock, 108 for 6. Santner has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
Yeah.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yeah.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Edged. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Edged it. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Neesham with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
It's a thick outside edge. It's going fine. Deep third coming around to collect it.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicely played. Just runs 1.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Brilliant shot there.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
End of the over. Havelock are 137 for 6.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
That's a solid shot.
Rolled the wrist really well to keep it down, but couldn't find the gap.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Just threw the shot too early.
Nicked it. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Six runs out of there. Havelock are 143 for 6. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
That's gone. Nice simple catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Smacks that away through the gap. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
55 for 7.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Nearly gets the edge. Santner with a great delivery there.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Not tempted to play at that one.
Just 2 to win.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide. They need 1 to win.
That's a solid shot. Straight to the fielder.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team. Well, that's the match, and it was a good contest in the end. Some good bowling, but the batters did the job well. The power play, just such an important factor. Get off to a good start, and you have a really solid foundation to build from. You don't, and it's a bit of a slog. Today, it was a well-constructed innings with the bat that got them home.
We were saying early on the power play would be the key, and they got off to a steady start. They just constantly ticked over the score, didn't they?
That's the end of our broadcast.